Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing some rumors from upcoming projects Marvel Phase 4 and Phase 5. Now these videos technically haven't done too well as of late on the channel, but you know what? I'm going to make them because I cover a lot of the MCU news, and some of these projects I'm kind of excited about, some I just poke fun at, but we're still going to go over these rumors because I think they're kind of good. So I want to share them with you guys. So without further ado, let's jump into today's video, shall we?
Stop.
Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination.
First, we'll start off with John Krasinski, who officially met with Marvel Studios, well, over teleconference anyway, or should I say video conference these days, with Marvel Studios for the possibility of being cast in an upcoming role. This news comes from industry insider Thomas Polito at Geeks Worldwide. Krasinski met with Marvel via a video conference, and this is the first official meeting between Krasinski and Marvel Studios, well, since his famed audition for Captain America. That's right, you remember that. This is a 3.5-year-old fan casting choice, well known around the internet, as you see some of the concept art here. I've kind of gathered from around Google Images and other artists on the internet who have, kind of mocked up these drawings. Here's some of the concept art you see as I scroll through this. This may or may not be an on-screen role. They could also be looking for Krasinski to write or direct an upcoming project, but I honestly don't feel as the MCU fan base would be happy with him in any capacity other than as Reed Richards, and have his wife Emily Blunt starring alongside him as Sue Storm. But Emily Blunt has openly expressed concern over the length of the contracts they would have to sign and what effect that would have on their careers outside of the MCU. So these are two seasoned actors, John Krasinski now working behind the camera on A Quiet Place and A Quiet Place 2. Next up is a cosmic level threat that was an X-Men villain. Let's meet the Brood. The Brood, X-Men villains. Taika Waititi said of Thor 4 Love and Thunder that he mentioned the space or star sharks, and those are usually ridden by the Brood in the comics. They're an alien race who are insectoids and parasitic in nature. They enjoy causing pain and suffering to their hosts, which you can see in these illustrations. They are just not nice at all. Rather ugly. Look like xenomorphs, kind of. They have really advanced technology as well, and the Brood are rumored to possibly appear in Thor 4 Love and Thunder or Cat Pan Mediocre 2. More proof of the cosmic side of things is coming to fruition, and possibly the Brood is in the post-credit scene of Spider-Man Far From Home. Well, they're not in the scene, but this cosmic side of things could be setting up, as we saw the sword station that Samuel L. Jackson was on in the end of Spider-Man Far From Home. Also, Marvel Studios and Disney have released concept art as of August of 2019 for the upcoming Avengers Campus theme park. And you can see in the image here that Hulk, Spider-Man, and Black Panther are fighting alien insectoid parasitic creatures, aka the Brood. So that could be coming down the pipe as well.
It's an earthquake under the ocean. We handle it by not handling it.
That, of course, brings us to Black Panther 2. Now, if the rumors are true, and Storm is one of the first mutants introduced into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, these rumors are that they'll eventually marry Storm to T'Challa, like in the comics, and he would pass the mantle of Black Panther, the protector of Wakanda, to Shuri. Also from the comics, this story arc comes from, and Shuri, of course, Black Panther, T'Challa's younger sister. Now, this rumor reportedly has Chadwick Boseman slightly unhappy if this can be confirmed. Per Grace Randolph, Black Panther 2 will be an Aquaman ripoff featuring Namor the Submariner, which has been rumored for some time now. Namor will be the main villain in Black Panther 2, and Black Panther comes out in May of 2022, the same year as Aquaman 2. So James Wan has the proverbial leg up on Ryan Coogler in that respect, as we will see possibly a Kingdom vs. Kingdom battle pitting surface versus underwater dwellers in Black Panther 2. What do you guys think of that? Do you think the inclusion of Namor by Coogler and crew could push this one with the underwater variable past Aquaman 2 in the box office? Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. This is, according to Grace Randolph, again, a blatant copy of Mortal Kombat. The Mandarin sends Shang-Chi to a fighting tournament to win the 10 rings. Yeah, does that sound good to anybody? Anybody buying Shang-Chi? Anybody at all? No? All right. Now let's go through some of these adjusted dates for their cinematic releases based on what's been taking place around the world with the coronavirus and all that nonsense. Well, the real leading lady of the MCU, Black Widow, who they killed off in Endgame, unfortunately, was supposed to kick things off this May, but you know what? We're going to wait till November 6th of this year, November 6th, 2020, for her first solo outing. The Eternals date was pushed back to February 12th of 2021, so we'll have to wait a little bit longer to not watch that one in the theaters, apparently, because I had no plans to. Of course, the movie we just talked about is up next, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, the movie that will actually feature the real Mandarin, but apparently is a copy of Mortal Kombat, moved to May 7th of 2021.
Underoos! Nice job, kid.
Thanks.
So Spider-Man 3, which is under the working title Serenity Now, which is a nod to Seinfeld, its release date of July 16th, 2021 still remains untouched, as does my dislike for this franchise to this point. Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. That gets set for a November 5th, 2021 release, and I can't help but say I was kind of excited for that, but the way that project has kind of taken the trajectory, I'm not quite sure anymore.
Bring me Thanos!
Next up is Thor, Love and Thunder, which has a release date of February 18th of 2022, so we're a little bit way away from Taco Tuesday, ruining Thor even more than he did in Ragnarok. Black Panther 2 gets that May 6th of 2022 release, and please let this movie go well, because I really like the first one of my favorite MCU movies, not gonna lie. Well, that about does it for the oh god, I forgot one. Damn it, I always do this. Hang on one second, we gotta go back.
Thank you very much.
Fuck you!
And rounding out Phase 4 is this piece of dog shit on July 8th of 2022, America's Ex-Wife, Cat Pan Mediocre. Thought you were supposed to leave your audience wanting more, not wanting to go to the door. Well, that's it. There's the updates that I have, and here's where you can find us on social media: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, past podcasts on Anchor, iTunes, and Spotify. Be sure to join us this Friday night on Raiders of the Lost Flicks Live. For my birthday celebration, we'll be watching The Burbs, and also one of my favorite cheesy horror movies, Blood Salvage. That's right. Join us at 8:30 Eastern for a double feature for my birthday. And I will be back tomorrow night on the boardroom over on Goober Brothers Entertainment. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. And I'll catch you on the flip side because, wait, there's another video. And that's coming up next.